Hello and happy Polaris Day, my cosmic pretties. It is Desi here with Cosmic Glamour Creations, your certified makeup artist and intuitive reader, bringing you your weekly tarot forecast for August 29th through September 4th, 2019. This is the last and final Polaris Day of Elemental August, which means that we are focusing this week on the element of spirit, the universe, God, goddess, whomever resides up in there, the magical wonders of the unknown. That is our focus for this week on our last week and the last month of Elemental August. So, without further ado, let's do a little bit of housekeeping. Make sure that you give this video a like, a share, and subscribe, just so that everyone can get to know what's going on. Share the love, because sharing is caring, and the more you share this out, the more people that will find out about the magic that we are creating and finding together. And really, everybody can use a little extra gratitude and a little extra plur in their life. All right, now let's get down to business. So today, Polaris Day, August 29th, the card that I have pulled for us is the Standing Stone. Now, the Standing Stone, there we go, is all about justice, grievances being aired, and it is all kind of like coming to a forefront in in a justice manner. In older times, they would have this standing stone here, and the circle around this stone symbolizes people from the community who would sit in a circle and find solutions to whatever issue there may be. So, and the stone also says, harm none under the scale. So this is a call for you to find that justice, find that peace, find solutions to challenges that obviously don't harm anybody. So we are being called to find justice, have faith in justice, as long as you are harming none. Kind of reminds me of a little bit of a pagan Wiccan saying, you can do it. Well, I'm gonna totally paraphrase it and butcher the actual old-timey saying. I think it's do what ye will, but harm none. So you can do whatever you want when you use your magic, your woo, whatever your choices are, as long as you were greeting that with harm none and you don't wish to do any ill will or harm to those within your life and that you interact with, and you are working pure magic. Now, Friday, the 30th, we have my old friend here, 8 of Chalices. Now, he is, there we go. So, Chalices are water, relationships, emotions, things like that. And as you can see, he is walking away from those 8 chalices. Why is he walking away? Well, you can see the scrolls in his satchel, and he's pondering the good old pondering, and he knows that it's time to move forward and leave things because he has gained new knowledge and he has outgrown whatever it is that is behind him. He's outgrown it. He's moving on to bigger, better things. And really, this is basically a call to say that, like, your social circle, you have evolved and outgrown it, and it is time to move forward and find a different soul tribe and a different social circle that is more aligned with where you are spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and just keep moving forward, because some people aren't ready to move forward with you, and they will just cause more grief and pain if you stick around hanging out with those people. So move forward and be with people who are like-minded on a similar path as you, and you will find much more fulfillment when you are with people that get you, understand you, and are kind of, well, they have the same intentions and sort of walk in the same path. And there's nothing wrong with leaving it behind. It might sting a little bit, but you know that you're just going to grow bigger and better for making that decision. All right, Saturday, August 31st, the last day of August, we have the 2 of Pentacles. Pentacles is earth. Earth is career, money, work, more like it. The material aspects of our lives. Now, the 2 of Pentacles, though, is all about balancing, multitasking, juggling you know, your work, your play, your bills, your income. So this is a big call for you to really reassess things and look at things a little bit differently and be able to discover where you need to find more balance. And you will be tasked with some multitasking, and just be ready, willing, and able to be flexible, to go with the flow and balance those situations out. Now, September 1st, which is Sunday, we have the Holly King. Now, the Holly King, he is here to say that it is time. There we go. So he's here to say that it is time to go within. Find that inner light, that inner knowing, that inner trust. In Standard Tarot, the Holly King is the Hermit. So to go within, find that inner light of yours and do some soul searching, that inner truth. And the Hermit has been popping up a little bit often. So this really is a call, especially just the 1st is a new month, so we're starting new things. On Friday, the 30th is a new moon, which is a new set of manifestation. It's also your new lunar cycle. So the Holly King is here to say that it's Sunday, you've had a little bit of an interesting weekend with the 8 of Chalices, and then flowing into finding that balance, that now is the time to go within and really find that inner knowledge, that inner truth that is you. You can't learn this from a book. You can't learn it from your intuition. You can't learn it from an educational source, but the only way that you will find this truth and this knowledge is to go within. And you can go ahead and journal and write down the things that you were thinking of. You can see that he's holding a book. So really write down the things that pop up as you were going within to find your inner truth and your inner self and your inner knowing and being. Monday, September 2nd, we have the 3 of Pentacles again. Oh, so we've got some people learning some things. You were stepping into an apprenticeship program or stepping out of it where you are going to start receiving recognition, and you are learning skills so that you can move forward and create your own career path, your own soul path, so that you can have that financial abundance and that stability that you are searching for, and bringing a whole, not only are you bringing the skills that you've learned to the table, but you're also able to put it on your own twist, in your own way. You can see this with the older gentleman passing off the little harp to the younger boy. So the younger boy has learned what he needs from his teacher, and now he's able to put his own spin and take the skills that he learned to be more abundant. So that's a great card. Now, sorry, I'm just going to take a quick sip of coffee. Coffee is amazing and I love it. I probably shouldn't drink as much as I do, but you know what? We all got our little things that we like. So Tuesday the 3rd, we have the 8 of Athens. Now, the 8 of Athens. Athens are swords, air, intellect, challenges, situations that arise. But in this particular card, yes, she's bound and blindfolded, and there are Athens all around her, but there is a clear path that she can go through. So this is a card to say that you might be feeling stuck and don't know what to do, but take the time while this is definitely a card of non-action. So take the time, gather all the information, and I mean all of the information. It's kind of like, and behind her is a tree, and that particular tree for some reason just like screams to me like the tree of knowledge. So she's being called to gather the knowledge before she moves forward. If she takes her time and investigates and figures things out, she'll realize that not only can she get free, but she has a pathway out from this situation. So 2 8s today, hey, one is walking away, the other one is gathering your information before you make a move. So just remember that even though things might seem a little bit sticky and a little bit tough and you don't know where to turn or how to go, take this time just kind of like the Holly King to gather information, really know everything and question everything so that you can make that educated move when the time comes. And now on Wednesday, September 4th, we have the 7 of Athens. Now, this is a card that really talks about doing what needs to be done to make ends meet. So as you can see here, the hunter goes and he's gathered rabbits for the meal. His lovely lady is waiting for him at the door, and she has full faith that he's going to do what he needs to do so that they can eat. But you can also see that he's only caught a handful of rabbits, so that nothing's going to be spoiled. He didn't go to excess. He didn't kill for the need of killing, but kill for the need of food. And he also stops and allows the skunk to go by, because he also understands that in order for him to make it to where he needs to be respectful of cycles and other animals and things that are going on around him. If he were to be in a hastily and just trying to forge through, then he'd probably have an interaction with the skunk. But instead, he pauses and gives the skunk the time to pass so that he may keep going where he needs to go without further conflict. So on Wednesday, just kind of remember that, to do what you need to do to make ends eat, but do it from a place of honesty and warmth and a whole lot of respect for the way that things go and the way that things work. Obviously, now in this day and age, we don't go out and hunt for all our food. Obviously, there are people that do, but on a general standpoint, you go to the grocery store, you get what you need, and then that is that. And that is kind of here where he basically went and did what he needed to do within reason and not excess, and without being greedy or dishonest, and so that him and his family can be satisfied for the few days. So Wednesday, do what you need to do, but do it with kindness, compassion, and a whole lot of respect. All right, so now we are going to do our Thursday gratitude. Well, there we go. Thursday gratitude prompt. Wait, I'll go this way. Gratitude prompt. Yay! So as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, that your gratitude prompt is all about spirit. So spirit as an element, that is the inner knowing, it's the outer knowing. You can call it God, goddess, the universe, any deity or higher belief that you have. Maybe you don't really believe in a lot of stuff, but the majority of people do believe and understand that there is something higher in a greater knowledge than we know and that we have yet to understand. So this week, really take time to honor yourself, honor spirit, pay extra attention to your intuition, because that is the universe and spirit speaking to you. Some of you may be actually psychically inclined with skills where you can speak and communicate and you receive messages. I am a psychic, so this is a fun week for me to pay homage and extra respect and honoring to how I receive my gifts, receive my messages. So I pulled a card for us today as a gratitude prompt from The Universe Has My Back, and the card that I pulled for us and how can we honor spirit, the element of spirit for this week, and we pulled happiness is my birthright, and it truly is. So remember, when you're happiest and you were focused on happiness, that we bring forth so much more love and we open ourselves to a higher vibration where we can truly understand, know, feel, and receive all the good that there is out there. Because when you are happy, you're vibrating at a great high vibration, which opens up the floodgates for so much more amazing stuff to come in. And when you're happier, your intuition is more on point. You can be more calmer and be more able to navigate all the challenges that come your way when you come from a place of happiness. And remember, happiness is your birthright. Okay, so as I mentioned, that Friday, the 30th, is the new moon. So I pulled some cards for us. I pulled a tarot card to see where we need to be focusing our manifestations for this new lunar cycle. And I pulled the Five of Athens. Now this card showed up recently for us, and this is a card all about, there we go, self-esteem. So know your worth, stand in your worth, and really stand behind what you do, what you know. Because here you can see the craftsman is showing off his wares to the nobleman. The nobleman's kind of like, yeah, all right, yeah, these are nice, cool. But which is kind of, the nobleman doesn't understand everything that went into creating these swords. And the craftsman needs to be forewarned to not allow somebody's lack of knowledge and appreciation for the skills and everything that you do to dampen your self-esteem. So know your worth, stand in your worth. So this lunar cycle, the cards are saying like, hey, really call into being your highest self and your highest self-esteem and stand in your truth, your love, your being, your spirit. See what I did there? And really grow forth. And then I also pulled some cards from the Quibble Oracle, and I will drop the link. This particular deck is made by a Canadian artist, Lynn Stevenson. She also creates the Unlock It. She is a psychic. She's an amazing friend and colleague, and she's absolute magic. So you should. I will drop her website in the links description of this video so that you can go check out her amazing magic work. She creates artwork, and all the artwork that you can see, this is her original art. All of this is her original art, and she creates it. She uses color psychology to unlock things that you need so that you can live your best life. And she does this in jewelry, pendulums, necklaces, bracelets. So, and she does custom orders as well, which is really super magical. So she can tap into what you need and create a piece just for you and only for you to bring forth what you need. And it's super magic. All right, enough gushing about how much I love Lynn and the Unlock It. Let's get back to business. So part of our new moon message. So we have 3 cards that I pulled. They kind of jumped out together. I was going for 1. We got 3 because that's how sometimes my intuition works, is that cards fly out of the deck, and that's how we know what we're working with. So we have problems being brought to the surface so they can be resolved. Well, this deck is really self-explanatory, but find peace in knowing that problems are being brought to the surface so they can be resolved. So maybe something is happening and you're going to resolve that, but it's going to help you bring forth that self-esteem. And speaking of self-esteem and bringing forth that stuff through problems being resolved, we have a self-realization coming for this new moon. So this new moon is saying you are going to rediscover, redefine, and realize more of yourself, which falls back into this category of working on our self-esteem for this lunar cycle. And finally, we have celebrations coming for this lunar cycle. So all in all, we've got a call to really tap into your highest self-esteem and celebrate everything that you have going on. And remember that problems are being brought to the surface so that they can be resolved and you can move forward and grow and blossom and rediscover yourself, discover your skills, your beauty, everything that is you, that makes you you and super magical. And celebrate that. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate your skills, your knowledge, your everything that you bring to the table. It's amazing. Okay, so a little extra spirit talk here since it is our last themed Thursday of Elemental August. Another way that you can tap into spirit is to meditate and sit with yourself, listen. You can talk to your higher self. Either you can talk out loud or you can just sit in silence and speak silently within your thoughts and ask your higher self and the universe and spirit, is there anything that I need to know? And just sit and listen. You might get a thought, a feeling, you might hear something, smell something, sense something. An image might just pop in your mind, or maybe you'll just hear something. And that is a really great way to honor spirit by making time and holding space for you to just sit and listen, and it's really, really amazing. Now, as I mentioned, that it's the new moon on Friday, and it's a great time for you to manifest. So, if you want to manifest a little extra prosperity in your life, then make sure you click on the link below, and it will take you to a sign up page where you will receive my Prosperity Spice spell. Now, this is my favorite spell, and I usually make a batch that lasts 2 months, and I put it all in a little jar and I sprinkle some in my coffee and I stir in the intentions of making it extra magical to bring more prosperity into my life. And it's just such a magical way to add a little bit of prosperity and a little bit of intention and magic to your daily life. Now, I use my prosperity spice when I make French toast, when I make pancakes. So anything where that would call for like those warm spices, cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, ginger, anything that would call for that type of combination, especially since we're getting into the fall months, like you can make a prosperity pumpkin pie. How amazing would that be? Pumpkin spice everything. You can throw your prosperity in there and just really amplify and bring so much more prosperity into your life, because magic is really intention with action. So like stirring something in to your coffee, you're bringing forth that intention and extra magic to bring it to you. So make sure you click the link in this video, grab your prosperity spell. If you're in my inner circle, you will have already received your prosperity spell, because when I first rolled it out, you got it right away in your newsletter. So make sure you grab it, and if you already have it, well then share it with somebody who could use a little extra prosperity spice in their life. Now finally, on this last Saturday, I taught the Virgo look. It was unique, it was wonderful. We had a great chat with Mandy, my astrologer, who's been going through this whole zodiac journey with me. We are now halfway through the zodiac, which means I have now taught 6 lessons on the zodiac signs, and each look has been completely different. And then on top of that, we only have 6 more looks left. Can you believe it? We're halfway. It's so exciting. So make sure you click the link in the description here so that you can grab your Virgo lesson. It was a great little lesson. I'm really happy with it. Great people, great chats. We got some really, really good Virgo insight. And Mandy also leaked a little bit of something that's upcoming with her, and something that she will be offering soon. So you will definitely want to go grab your Virgo lesson so that you can have the inside scoop on what's going on with Mandy. And it's going to be super awesome and exciting, and I can't wait. And I'm super, super excited about it. But I won't divulge. Declan, no reason to scream, please. As you know, Declan loves that song, so we sing it every day, all day, and sometimes he gets a little too excited about it. So I apologize for him hollering in the background as he sings his favorite song. Now, finally, once again, give this video a like. I don't know which way to go. Whoa, wait, no, I'll go over here. There. Give this video a like. A share. And of course, subscribe. And that would be our weekly tarot forecast / what's new gratitude prompt, all about Declan. Please.
I watched my movie.
Yeah, and you're also screaming your music. So let's try and be a little bit quiet, please, while Mommy finishes this video. Would you like to say hi to everybody this week?
No.
No? Okay, I respect that.
I
You just want to watch your movie? Okay, that's fine.
Watch my ladybug.
Okay, well then watch your ladybug and be nice and quiet, please. All right, so lastly, finally, once again, I am Desi with Cosmic Glamour Creations, and I'm going to throw one more link at you in the description. I dropped so many goodies in the description box that you should always just go and check all of the links that I drop in here. So let's just do a little download of what you can find in the description of this box. You will find a link so that you can grab my prosperity spell mix. You will find a link so you can grab your Virgo lesson. You will find a link so you can go check out Lynn of the Unlock It. Unlock what's holding you back to living your best life. She's amazing. She was the creator of the Quibble Oracle. She creates all her own artwork. She's an amazing psych artist, and she's just an amazing person. In her entirety. And finally, you know, I'm just going to say this as well. If you want to have some one-on-one reading time with me, click the link in the description. It's under Rouge and Readings, where you can you can have just a reading with me, you can have just a makeup lesson with me, or if you want to splurge, you can have a Rouge and Reading, where we do a reading and a meditation, and then I create a makeup look for you so that you can embody what you need to move past whatever blocks or what extra confidence, whatever it is that you need. I will hook you up. So, link in the description box. Once again, give this video a like, a share, a subscribe, and I hope that you have a beautiful week, and I will see you guys next Thursday, which will be September 5th, and I will reveal our next month's theme for each Thursday. So remember, go meditate, tap into your higher self, really this new moon, call in your self-esteem, call in your self-realization, stand in your truth, stand in your power, and of course, make sure that you give me a comment. Let me know how it's going. How did you like this elemental week? Which week was your favorite for the element? And I hope that you have a wonderful and prosperous new moon. Enjoy your week, and happy Thursday. Thank you so much for sharing this time with me. Bye.